Good evening, baseball fans. For those in attendance and the millions watching around the world, welcome to the 2024 WildWood Fantasy Baseball League Draft Lottery. I'm going to make this simple as I can. I've got the numbers 10 through 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, the number 2, and the number 1 on the table. I've got all 10 teams on the same size paper, folded the same way. I have zero incentive to do anything strange, not that I would out of the integrity of the game and everything that I believe in, but just to point out, I have 0 picks in the first 3 rounds. In fact, myself, Harry Beanbags, Dan Graham's team, and Barely Legal, the defending champion, Sammy Baseball, the 3 of us have 0 picks in the first round. The beneficiaries of that, Tim DeMarco, Make Love to Me Randy is the name of his team. He's got my first, so he owns 2, his own and mine. And Paulie Graham, Graham Slam Slugger, one of the best names ever created, owns 3. That's right, 3 first round picks. He owns Barely Legals. He owns Harry Beanbags, his brother Dan's, and he owns his own. The Orioles, Big Hurts, Whitecaps, Cookies and Creams, and Keith Hernandez all have 1 first round pick their own. All picks, trades from last season have been updated on the site. Reminder, keepers are due Tuesday the 19th at 11 p.m. You can send them to me or save them on the site. The draft is the 26th of March. That's a Tuesday night at 8:15 p.m. sharp on Yahoo. Now, I'm going to put all 10 of these names into my Red Sox cap. Thank you to the Red Sox for spending nothing this offseason and making the team horrible again. So I'm mixing these bad boys up, and I'm going to drop them down in order. I have 0 incentives to do anything here, so it's enough mixing for me. Rapid fire. Gotta dig a little, you know. So, with the 10th pick in the 2024 WildWood Fantasy Baseball Draft, the Brewster Whitecaps, Chris Clark, Franklin, Massachusetts. With the 9th pick, another Franklinite. I'm Keith Hernandez, Jeff Lane, UNH Wildcat. With the 8th pick in this year's draft, the Red Light District, Danny Cards, myself. That pick goes to Tim DeMarco. With the 7th pick in this year's draft, Kevin Webb. Welcome, Kevin. Cookies and Cream. You'll pick 7th in your inaugural draft. With the 6th pick, Barely Legal, Sammy Baseball, the 2023 champ, this year's defending champion. That pick will go to Paulie Graham and the Graham Slam Sluggers. At 5, well, he's picking back to back here in the first. Paulie Graham, the Graham Slam Sluggers. With the 4th pick, the Beanbags. So Paul Graham and the Graham Slam Sluggers own 4, 5, and 6. 3 straight in the first round. Probably not thrilled, but hey, I mean, that's a great start. With the 3rd pick, Ryan Parsons, the Big Hurts. Battery's dying there. Hope I didn't lose you. No. With the 2nd pick in this year's draft, Tim DeMarco, make love to me, Randy. So Timmy owns the 2nd overall pick, as well as my pick, number 8 overall. And that means with the first pick, the 2023 runner-up, the Clark Cutter McDermott Orioles. One of the hardest working players I've ever seen on a basketball court, and a great teammate on that court. Detective Mike Trav will pick 1st overall, Clark Cutter Dermott Orioles. So just a quick recap. At 10, Clarky and the Brewster Whitecaps. 9, Keith Hernandez and Jeff Lane. 8 would be me, but I've given that pick to Timmy DeMarco. That's Make Love to Me, Randy's pick now. 7 is Kevin Webb and Cookies and Cream. At 6, the defending champion, Sammy Baseball, but he's traded that pick to Paul Graham. Graham Slam Slugger owns 6. He owns his own at 5. He owns Danny Graham, his brothers, at 4. That's the Hairy Beanbags. So Paulie Graham, 6 through 4. Ryan Parsons and the Big Hurts, another great name, at 3. Number 2, Make Love to Me, Randy. That's Tim DeMarco. So he has 2 and mine at 8. And with the first pick, the runner-up from 2023, Clark Cutter McDermott Orioles and Detective Mike Trav. Hey, let's hit the diamond.